Well, it's official. 200 subscribers. And because of the occasion, as small as it is in the whole, realm of things, 200's not a ton of people, but considering the content that I've put out in the last year or so and how much it's grown, I'd like to thank everybody that watches this channel and kind of give you a preview of what's to come. I apologize for not putting a ton of effort into this. I try and do what I can, but I've been very busy growing a business and working on junk. So underneath this tarp here is a Mohawk A7 asymmetrical lift that's going to be getting installed. Got a derelict snowmobile project here, XC600 twin. This is gonna get fixed up, and let's take a look inside, because I've been working away at cleaning and kind of resetting. Got this fancy new coat rack, that's nice. Got AC for the summer. Got a 6-cylinder Subaru engine that will eventually end up in the car that I drive. This area right here is where that lift is going to go. I've left this room unfinished, just kind of rough storage, and the 2 rooms behind it are set up and nice and very functional. I've got this car right here. It's a 08 Porsche Cayenne S, 4.8 liter V8, 200,000 miles on it, good shape. Tricky check engine light situation where it took a while to diagnose it and beat the learning curve on this, because I am not a Porsche mechanic, but I like V8s, and typically European V8s are pretty neat once you understand how they work. So I will be working on this probably in the next week. A pile of heat for the winter as I heat this place with a pellet furnace. I've got the '89 Corvette. A little bit of a teaser on this. This car is gonna say goodbye to that engine, but not until after a dyno session, probably gonna happen this week, just to benchmark this engine, which is the mystery engine. It ran well, performed very well, and surprised me every time I doubted it. So in order to go faster and more dependability, it's gonna move into the LS world. It's inevitable. I'm a purist at heart with the small block Chevy, but it does have its limitations for the amount of money that you want to spend and what you want to get. You get to a certain point and it just makes sense. Move ahead 50 years in time and engineering. So over here in the shadows, we've got a 78 280Z, low miles, black. I'm not sure if I have any content of this on the channel, but we've got a multitude of engines that will, one's going to find its way into there, and that's a car that I own, so it's not really in any sort of rush. It's just kind of hanging out, waiting. Under that cover is a 92 Yamaha VMAX 4 750, 4-cylinder, 2-stroke. Years ago it lost spark and I threw a cover over it in frustration, and I might get back into that. But what's exciting is the room behind me. This is where I typically do a lot of my work. This is what I commonly refer to as my clean room. So I assemble stuff in here, but over the last year I made quite a mess in here. So kind of resetting the stage and moving the parts to each vehicle to a better space, organizing, and gonna conquer that other room, get that all set up as the mechanical shop. And meanwhile, stuff in here stays clean and it's nice and warm because this is where the heat source is. I need to put some ducting so that the heat can travel down that wall through the compressor room and into this is actually my body shop. Doesn't look like it right now, but there's my fan. Can make this a nice clean environment without too much trouble. Got my 1982 XL 500R. Put a couple miles on this year, but it's going to be over the winter to complete it. Got a 1988 FZ 600. Neat little bike, real small chassis with a 600 in it. This came from the same guy that I got the 84 Maserati bi-turbo from. Currently working on an engine for this car. I've got one all stripped down and kind of sorting out parts and bearings and rings and the cylinders, and so this will be coming up. This is one of the more ambitious projects because it's just such a weird vehicle and very, very few parts are available. But why not? So, a 1982 JS 550 Kawasaki. This has been fun for many years. It's going to get some attention over the winter. And let's not forget, this is my first car I ever bought. 1972 Chevelle Malibu, small block, automatic. Wait, what's that? Well, it's not really an automatic anymore. Got that done over the summer. TKO 500. 68 327 with some, little tricks done to it here and there. Nice camshaft, good heads. So, kind of the back burner, but not really. Nights and weekends, I might, get a little bit of progress here and there, moving it closer to paint, and I drove it a little bit this year, so I can't complain too much. Life's priorities get in the way. You got to make the money to have fun. We've got the mousetrap set for some late fall stowaways that don't want to pay rent. They're gonna have to make it through the course. So once again, thank you for subscribing, and as time goes on, the content will get better and better. Let me know what you want to see more of. Yeah, it's all going pretty good. So take care and leave a comment in the comments below, and I will read them. And if you want to see more of something or an exclusive video on one certain car, let me know and we'll make it happen. See ya.